Hi, welcome to Pico Playtime, the video series where I play through some cool Pico 8 games to show to you lovely people. Today's game is called Which Loves Bullets, and it's by the developer called Matthieu Gallic, also known on Twitter as FlyTrapDev, also known on itch, I should say, as Flytrap Studios. Which Loves Bullets is a classic side-scrolling shoot 'em up, one of my favourite retro genres. Yes, it's a side-scrolling shoot 'em up which I'm well on board for, and as you may have guessed, it features a witch. So what better way to celebrate getting closer to Christmas than by playing a Halloween themed game. Anyway, let's get on to the game, shall we? So Which Loves Bullets, like I said, is a side-scrolling shoot 'em up. You are a witch that loves bullets. There goes the witch floating by. And there are 4 levels, 3 difficulty settings, and it's just a great game. Let's talk about who made this game first. So first off, the code was made by Matthieu Gallic, and I've just lost the window. This is professional. It's professional. No edits, no cuts. Yes, let's have a quick look over the description. So yeah, side-scrolling shoot 'em up, 4 levels and boss battles. Features varied enemies, a couple power-ups, and some parallax scrolling. All the things you want in a good side-scrolling shoot 'em up. The link down below to itch is the DX version of Which Loves Bullets, which has been extended and added to, and the main difference being the DX version is in 60 FPS. I am just playing the version that is on Splore, version 1.1. But yes, if you think this game looks good, support the developer over on itch by downloading the game. Name your price. Anyway, let's get on with it then. So I am terrible at playing games whilst talking about them, so I think I should probably stick to casual. No, I'm going to be brave. I'm going to be normal. Yeah, let's see how normal I can be on this channel. I'm usually quite abnormal, so this will be good. Yes, the DX version, 60 FPS gameplay, higher quality music. We'll get onto the music. Music by Dustin Van Wyck. Attractor mode and high score table, and rebalanced difficulty modes. So there you go, DX. But I'm playing the classic version. So, oh, we are not going on hard. No, we are going to go on normal. So, oh my. Let me just turn down the volume a little bit so I don't get deafened. Oh, look, there's a new feature in Pico 8. There's a volume slider. Pico 8 has very loud music at times. There we go. So, we're straight into level 1. We're in a kind of spooky looking graveyard. So, nice things. I'm just going to touch it down a little bit more. It's still quite loud. I don't know if it's loud for you, but it's very loud for me. So, interesting things about the game then. For a start, we have 2 attacks. We have our straight ahead kind of standard shot. But interestingly, we have an alternate weapon. The, I don't know what they are, bubbles? Green bubble bomb things? They become more interesting as we go on. So as you can see, we have got the traditional shmup gameplay. I am falling over my words today. Classic shmup gameplay. We have got terrain that we can avoid. Fortunately, this is a shmup where we don't lose a life just by bumping into things, which is well, bumping into the scenery anyway, which is a relief because that's always something I think people find difficult about these sorts of games. If you're a child of the 80s, maybe you're immune to the problems of side-scrolling shmups. You know, you've probably built up your immunity by spending countless hours dying repeatedly on the first stage of R-Type, or some other side-scrolling shoot-em-up. Mine was always Thunder Force 4. Anyway, let's talk about this game, shall we? There's lots of interesting enemies. I like these ghost enemies that kind of move in from the top and then move towards you. Here we have a power-up. The power-up. This is a kind of a 3-way shot, isn't it? Interesting thing about the power-ups, they don't last forever. What's typical with these games... Oh, we've got a boss. What's typical about these games is that you kind of accumulate power as you go through the game. Not so on this one. The power-ups only last a short while. So you don't have to be too worried if you lose them, because you will lose them. You may have also noticed there I took a hit. Apparently I took a hit earlier on in the level as well, maybe. Yes, this game has got hit points. Again, a little bit of a concession to more kind of modern standards of gameplay. Yes, we've got hit points in this. It's not like your old classic shmups where it was one touch and you're dead. So yeah, 5 hit points, 3 lives. And I do believe, at least on normal anyway, or was it casual, the levels get reset, or the lives, sorry, get reset at the beginning of each level. That might be a casual thing. I can't remember what difficulty I played it on last. It wasn't hard anyway. So, this boss, the first boss, quite a challenging boss. This boss is probably harder than the second level boss, which I hope to be able to show you. There we go. Stage 1 clear. And now we've got some more nice music. And we're in a kind of, like a swamp. Is this a swamp, would you say? Very Halloweeny, isn't it? Which is appropriate considering it's nearly Christmas and I am flanked by tinsel and Christmas trees. Whatever. Here's a cool thing. Let me get over a body of water. The bubbles float. Isn't that a nice little touch? Now, the bubbles floating actually is quite significant. It makes, I think it's the boss on this level, significantly easier if you can appreciate that. Oh, I do love the split shot. I just wish it would stay around for longer. You get a shot power-up as well. I think this is the first one I picked up. Again, I thought the shot power-ups, I thought I was just losing them because I kept dying, but it's not. They're timed as well. It's a bit of a shame, I think, that the power-ups don't stay. It's kind of what you expect from a game like this. It's kind of nice to be able to accumulate power as you go through. Oh dear, these enemies. It's probably worth saying, here we go. That's where the bubbles come in handy for hitting those ships. It's probably worth saying that I think the variety of the enemies in this game is really good. Each of the enemies feels different. They all have really cool, cute pixel art that you come to expect from a Pico 8 game, but no, really good enemy variety. I think this area is quite cool as well. As you may have kind of noticed, the first section of each level has lots of terrain. That's where we're moving through the map. But then the second part of the stage is usually quite more open, where I guess we've gone beyond the limits of Pico 8's map. With the limited map size of Pico 8, oh, this is talking and playing this is getting a bit interesting. Pico 8 has a very limited map size, which doesn't lend itself well to kind of long side-scrolling shoot-'em-up stages. So I think this is a really good way around that limitation, just by having terrain at the beginning of each level. Because what we're seeing now, this is just kind of generated on the fly by Pico 8 rather than being part of the map. Perhaps I'll poke around in the cartridge afterwards to show you what I mean. I'm cracking through these stages. What is this, like a dungeon? Kind of. Now, I assume that the red-looking water, I assume that's lava. I'm not going to go near it. I assume it will, oh dear. I assume it will damage me or even kill me. Yeah, hit points are definitely reset at the beginning of each level. I think lives might be as well. So, in terms of challenge, this game isn't too challenging, which is probably for the best, because shmups, as a genre, I think, have a very, very dedicated and hardcore fan base, but a very small, dedicated and hardcore fan base. Basically, I think a lot of shmups are kind of inaccessible to new players. Most of them, or many of them anyway, are far, far too difficult. So I think it's good to have a little bit of an easier shmup to welcome people to the genre, because it's not the most, it's not the easiest genre to get into unless you like dying a lot. If you think precision platformers are hard, well, you need to get into the world of 80s side-scrollers. That's like a whole new world of difficulty. Anyway, these fireball enemies are pretty cool. We're getting attacked by weird kind of amoeba-looking things. Kind of strange. I must say, it's nice having a shmup which doesn't go down the kind of sci-fi spaceships and aliens Geiger-influenced look. So many shmups have the whole Geiger thing going on. I think it's probably R-Type's fault. So it's nice to see this kind of cute style of artwork. I can't remember the name of it, but there is actually now that I think about it, there is quite a famous series of games featuring a witch, isn't there? It's a kind of shmup. I'm showing my my lack of knowledge of the genre here, aren't I? Oh well. I do enjoy this this game, and I love this boss, by the way. This, what is a frog? What is a frog doing in lava? You know, these are the questions that Witch Loves Bullets asks, and only you can find answers to. Anyway, Mr. Froggy is off packing. Let's get to the last level then. So, the last level has quite intense music, quite manic, and we're getting attacked by little witches. How sinister. The cauldrons are back. I think the game strikes a good balance of cycling enemies in and out. I'm not sure if all the enemies are on this level, but anyway, we see kind of different selection on each level. It gives each level its own feel. Also, whilst I should say working in the limits of Pico 8, those snakes are an absolute nightmare. I don't know if you're supposed to hit the head. That's the trick. I've not managed it yet. Let's see if I can do it now that I have the power up. Or maybe not. Oh no. Ooh. Some nice there's a day-night cycle on this game. Who'd have thought it? I think this game, as a side-scrolling shoot 'em up, this game hits a lot of the right notes, I think. The movement speed of the witch is quite slow. A little bit slower than you'd maybe expect, but it does add to the challenge in a nice way. And plus, I think in terms of the way the difficulty in the game works, I think making the witch slower probably is better for the difficulty overall. It's a lot easier to control. Also very forgiving that we can collide with terrain and not oh wow, that power-up's really good for taking on the snakes. Oh, but then you can't kind of FaceTime them like that. Here we go. It's the end boss. It's a witch. And I'm dead. But I've got 2 lives. It's okay. It's okay, everyone. I really hope I can complete this in one session. That'd be really nice. It would finish the game off nicely. Here's the closest we get to bullet hell, and this is about as close as I like it to get. We're back to the old cycles here. Yeah, I think bullet hell is probably one of the worst things to happen to side-scrolling shoot-em-ups. I think it kind of killed the genre. That's just my 2 pennies worth. Many will probably disagree, but yeah, it's funny how bullet hell shoots became a thing, and then all of a sudden side-scrolling shoot-em-ups suddenly weren't a thing in a major way. Anyway, I digress. This is the end boss, and it's easily the hardest one. But like I say, the difficulty isn't really too bad in this game. I'm on normal here, and I'm getting through it. Oh, I've got through it fairly comfortably. I haven't tried hard yet. I probably should. There we go. Little cutscene at the end now. Oh, isn't that nice? So there you go. I actually managed a playthrough of an entire game in less than half an hour. That's incredible for me. My videos lately have been becoming rather elongated and meandering, so it's good for me to be nice and concise for a change. Yes, music by Dustin Van Wyk. I apologise if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Well, I know I am pronouncing it wrong. I don't think your name has 2 pronunciations, does it? I apologise. Anyway, the music was very nice, really sets the mood. Isn't that good? That sounds like it should be in a Game Boy game. Congratulations, thank you. Well, congratulations to you for managing to make it through another one of my videos. You can play this game on itch, the DX version, which has been expanded. 60 FPS gameplay. Getting that next gen gameplay in there. Yes, this fantastic game was made by Matthieu Gallic, also known as Flytrap Studios or Flytrap Dev on Twitter. Go and check them out, give them a follow. And yeah, check out this cool game, this cool Christmassy game. It's not Halloweeny, it's Christmassy. Which is a Christmassy, right? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, do all the YouTube things. Or don't. It's up to you. I can't tell you what to do, can I? What I can tell you to do, though, is go and play this game on Pico 8. Anyway, thank you for watching. It means a lot to me. And I'll see you again very soon.